Hi, everyone. Welcome back. You're still with us here on the C Morning Show. We're in the final hour of our show. And as you've been witnessing the last couple of weeks, we've been giving you coverage of Euro 2024. Now, let's talk about the tournament itself. A total of 16,000 volunteers from all over the world has made the heart of the Euro 2024 beat across 10 different German host cities. Now, each host city actually has 1,600 volunteers stationed at different stadiums with many different responsibilities. This includes ticketing, accreditation, and also raising awareness of initiatives within the premises.
Yes, Paul, and they are working hard behind the screens to succeed the tournament, and they have the chance to interact with fans at every match. And to know more about this volunteering job and opportunity for this prestigious sporting event, we are now connected with one of the volunteers from Indonesia, Aulia Hakim. So, good morning and a very early morning to you, Oli. How are you?
Hi, Oli.
Hi, good morning everyone. I'm good. It was really early morning here.
Yes.
Right.
What
As
time?
you can see, it's really dark.
It's still dark outside.
Well, thank you for being with us here on the C Morning Show. Oli, can you please tell us more about your journey on becoming a volunteer for this Euro 2024? Because I bet so many people here in Indonesia are very envious of you and this opportunity.
Yes, thank you for this opportunity. And then I got the information about the volunteer since like end of 2022 and then early 2023. There was a lot of advertisement in the like bus shelter or tram shelter that give information that hey, we are Germany, really welcome all of you to be part of us, to be volunteer of Euro 2024. And after that I tried to apply, even though a little bit like feel like maybe nervous, because I believe that a lot of people in Germany or international people really wants to be really want to take part in this event. And then after that on July they replied me, and then they sent me some what is like some requirements, including that really difficult form that I have to fulfill, and I spent like around 1 hour to fulfill it in my summer holiday. And then after that they replied me back and on November and said that on December we'll do the online interview. Then after that, on February 2024, they sent me email and said that congratulations, you are part of us.
Wow.
And then yeah, it was really, yeah, it was really long process. And then like I don't know that I just knew that when I was accepted that we are selected from around 72,000 applicants that wants to take a part in this tournament.
Okay, so
It was really honored.
yeah, no, it must be very, it must feel amazing as well to be accepted. Before we talk about, because you mentioned how long the process is, and we want to get into the process itself, but I'm curious, what made you, back in 2022, what made you want to volunteer? I mean, do you love football that much, or what made you decide that, hey, even though I'm busy with my school and everything else, I also want to be a part of this?
Yeah, I think could be like one of the challenge for me because when I arrived in Germany, it's really in the pandemic era, so I don't have any chance to meet a lot of international people. Besides in my university, of course. So I guess this is like could be a good moment to have my international networking. And besides, I also love football, and I really want to be like, yeah, perhaps this could be like once in a lifetime to be part of this really big event. So yeah, I just like, okay, I try my best for this.
Yeah, you only get these opportunities, don't come often in life, definitely.
Yes.
And you tried your best and you got in. And now, can you please tell us, because you mentioned how long the process was and you said it was very difficult. They gave you a form to fill out and you did during your vacation, your holidays. Can you please tell us what were the questions, or what did you have to answer during the process?
This form, what made this form so difficult?
Yeah, they asked my previous experience and then what I do at that moment, and then like any question relate with like how the UEFA so far in my opinion, and then all about the European football. And then actually my knowledge not really much about it at that moment, but I try to give like uh, uh, give like explanation about who I am and then what I did before when I was at university in my bachelor degree, and then yeah, anything that relate with sport. So yeah, perhaps could be one of the what is like one of the point that oh, this girl or this this woman is could deserve to be part of us.
Okay. So yeah, it's interesting that they would ask your personal impressions of UEFA and what you think of football in Europe, because it's important to have volunteers with kind of like the same mindset and everybody kind of supporting the tournament in your own way. So let's talk about your responsibilities. I mean, we mentioned all of the things different volunteers have to do, and they range anywhere from ticketing or just even raising awareness. What were some of your responsibilities of a volunteer at this tournament?
Okay, I was accepted as a host city welcome and info volunteer. So here I work as we can say like a frontliner
Okay.
for all the fans, international fans who came to Central Station and then airport and also to the city. They want to know like how is it Frankfurt and then how to go to the stadium or how is the vibes of the fan zone. So we can say that we are really like a frontliner for those people who just came to Frankfurt, and then we give explanation, we give information, and of course we give really sincere smile to serve them because maybe they knew that Germany is not is not a really welcoming face for international people, but maybe they took us, especially I think a lot of us are Asians to be like part of like welcoming people because maybe we are Asian, like we have like really great smile.
That makes sense. To have
to
more
welcome
international kind of
people.
volunteers as
Yes.
well. Everyone taking part. Okay. And go ahead.
Yeah, and also our responsibility is also to because this is something that perhaps interesting that we also serve people that come to the city, and then we give we could be like an entertainer to ask them like, okay, which team that you support today before the match, for example, England versus Denmark, and then they like, oh, I want to support this, I want to support that, and then we have fun, and then we give like, okay, we give you like candies if you want to guess like how much the score of the game, something like that, and then they're really like had fun with us, and this is something that like a good vibes because sometimes people when before the match they feel like maybe also not only about the players but also fans, maybe they feel like nervous or something.
Of course.
But we try to give them support, we try to give them like a good vibes and energy so they could enjoy the game and could enjoy Frankfurt as well.
So
Yes.
it's like fan interactions as well, right? Like
Yes.
interactive kind of games and
Yeah.
having fun with the fans as
And
well.
building the spirit and also
Putting
the
them in the right
vibes.
mood.
Yes, exactly. And then, as you mentioned before, how you putting a smile and then being friendly with all the probably they're already tourists in Germany
Sure.
coming to watch a show. There were also compliments from the Euro 2024 volunteers Instagram account that there was a note from the fans saying thank you to the volunteers because they put smiles on their face and then they were so friendly. You were so friendly, your team, to all the guests and also those who are watching the match. But Oli, can you please also tell us, because how people gather from all around the world probably to watch the tournaments in the host cities, but of course we can also imagine how chaotic it must be with all these people. There must be some safety procedures that you have to be able to master, and probably the tournament rules or the rules itself in the stadiums. Can you please tell us how were you prepared to face all of this and also to mitigate the risk that probably can happen?
Yes, before we got like two trainings, we can say training in online and also training by offline. So but with the training online, since we were affected, so we had like an application in our phone. Every day we can read like okay, what should we know, like the information about what is UEFA and then what is the Euro, and then how to handle media, how to handle everything. And then of course this is something good because we get it in the two languages, English and also in German. And then the second one is the offline training. We got the training like how to handle racism and then how to handle
Right.
people that perhaps could be like difficult. And then besides also we got also like training directly how to if we had like for example, if we manage people that perhaps like not really in the good condition, that's we got as a volunteer we got that kind of trainings. Even like for me, I'm not a German speaker, even though I live in Frankfurt, but Frankfurt is international city. I got also like training to speak German. So this
Oh.
is really good for me to like understand how the local tourists that come to you to Frankfurt, and then I can explain like maybe some basic information that perhaps they need.
Okay.
So this is very good because UEFA really wants us to serve people or serve fans, international fans that come to the event, that come to Frankfurt, and then yeah, with all the problems that perhaps we will face when we are working, but we try to manage it and we try to navigate it. We can say as good as we can do.
And I can, I'm happy to say that I haven't heard so far of any sort of the things that we mentioned when it regards to safety or racism. Everything has been running smoothly so far. There's been opposing fans that have words for each other, but all in good fun anyway, and all in good sportsmanship. So let's talk about the obvious things in the room. There's obviously a lot of work you have to do, but there are benefits as well to being a volunteer. Were you able to catch any of the matches? Did you meet any of the players? What are some of the memorable things that happened as you were volunteering for this tournament?
Okay, yeah, of course, it depends on where we work. Actually, some of us had an opportunity to meet like European well-known footballers,
Wow.
but as us, as we are as volunteers, we are mostly like stay at our place. But a few days ago, we got opportunity to meet Philipp Lahm. He's
Wow, that's so cool.
former national German footballers, and also Luis Figo, the former Portugal national players also. And then yeah, because unfortunately I'm mostly like in the city, in the airport or in the station, so mostly I only met international fans. But some of my friends, they are really lucky, to put like in the VIP, so they can meet like, for example, like Prince William or what is like the family of Jude Bellingham, and then Ed Sheeran. Yeah, they are really like have really good luck. But for me, I'm also happy to meet like a lot of international fans. They are really nice. They are really sincere, and the thing is like the spirit to support their national team was really like, oh, it's really like making me
Moving,
like
heartwarming for you.
That's amazing. Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, Luis Figo is quite active as a role as an ex-player, but he still very much carries that Euro flag to different countries as he speaks about the tournament and UEFA as well.
So it's really, as you mentioned before, really a lifetime experience, once in a
Amazing.
lifetime experience. And but Oli, can you please, you've told us about your journey or process, the benefits and perks of being a volunteer, but what were the challenges that you face?
Well, yeah, the challenges is when we handled like, we can say we know that England fans from England or the English fans, they are really we know that they are really well known as hooligans or difficult fans. But for us, they are really, when they are alone or where they are like in the small group, they are really nice people. Like politely say like, would you like to help us, or please, and something like that, and thank you very much. But when they are in group, they're really like whoa, really energetic, and then a lot of police really stand by when they are like have party or something like that. But they're really nice. Even though I had like one, we can say like challenging time because one of perhaps like drunk English fans. So he was so angry because I don't know, maybe he didn't understand German, and he didn't want to ask, and then like maybe he cannot catch the next train to go, and then he just like really angry, and then like said like bad things about Germany, and then we just like tried to like okay, we just tried to smile, and then we didn't say anything that like blah blah blah, and then like of course, and then we know that if anything bad happened to us, we just say to our coordinator, and perhaps we could report it to the police. But everything so far so good, and everything is really we can handle it, and then but that's so far like really an experience. Meet fans, English fans, and also meet people that a little bit drunk and like really aggressive. But
everything was under control.
Well,
Yes.
that shows that you're doing your job, you and the rest of the volunteers, that you're able to quell the situation before it escalates. So, real quick, Molly, we don't want to keep you too long. The Netherlands, England, you mentioned as well, Spain and France, the 4 remaining nations, although none of the matches are going to be played in Frankfurt going forward. But who do you pick out of the 4 remaining teams or nations remaining in Euro 2024?
Yeah, actually, as a German, as a German, as a German for a while citizen, I support Germany.
Of course.
But then they lost, but I think that's the game. It was really, really, really great game, and then so I support Spain.
Okay. Well, Spain are
I
the ones
support
that beat
Spain.
Germany, so if anything, then at least they would have lost to the eventual champions. Molly, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate, and again, congratulations on your appointment as one of the selected volunteers at Euro 2024.
And also congratulations, because now you can finally take a rest because you have received your certificate of
Yay.
complete.
Yes.
That you have
Let's see.
completed
This is
your
certificate.
volunteer. There you go.
Amazing. Good
Thank
stuff.
you, Aulia Hakim. And once again, Oli, congratulations for being chosen as a volunteer and also finishing the volunteer program
Yes.
as well at the Euro 2024.
Absolutely. Take care.
Thank
very
you.
much.
Bye-bye, Molly.
And now we'll be taking another break on the C Morning Show, but stay with us because after the break, we have more segments coming up only on the C Morning Show.
Time to eat.
Yes, yuk makan.